Welcome to the SwageLock Business-to-Business or B2B video training series. The intent of this series is to familiarize you with SwageLock's B2B technology and tools. We want to make your B2B experience with us as simple and intuitive as possible. The bottom line is, we want to help you boost your efficiency as you shop and buy from SwageLock. So let's get to it. The topic for this video is Punch-Out Training Topic 4.0. In this video, you will learn how to obtain an electronic quote for factory special part numbers. These are known part numbers, but parts which do not have a price displayed. So hence, you will need to contact your authorized SwageLock distributor and they will quote or price it for you. Now, once that quote has been processed by the authorized distributor, you will learn how to locate and retrieve the electronic quote so it can be loaded into your shopping cart. And finally, you will return the cart to your ERP business system so the PO requisition can be generated. So let's jump over to the punch-out site. This is the main screen you will see when you access the SwageLock punch-out site. In this demonstration, you can see we are entering into the punch-out site using our Minnesota distributor. So the first step in obtaining a quote is to go to the shopping cart screen. You do that by clicking the shopping cart icon at the top of the right-hand corner. So let's enter the part number that we want to buy. We use the Rapid Part Add field. We enter part number SS-ABCDE, and we want one of them. So now we can view the shopping cart. Here is the part number. Here is the quantity, but there is no price. It is asking us to quote it. So that is exactly what we are going to do. So what we do is click the Get Quote button. Here you can see the part number and quantity. But we now need to identify who we are, so when the quote request goes over to the SwageLock distributor, they know who to send the quote back to. So I enter my user and password information, TESTCE1. Or you may be able to select your web user account name from a drop-down menu and identify yourself that way too. Next, you need to enter your quote reference number. This is often driven by one of your internal business systems, or it can be something that helps you differentiate this particular quote request. I will enter a sample number, 12345. And then finally, you can enter some special instructions which are important for this quote. So I hit the Get Quote button, and this takes you to the confirmation screen. This screen shows you the quote number associated with the quote request. This is an important number, so you need to have this number for future reference. You will need this when you go to retrieve your quote. Okay, so now let's pretend we've been in a time machine for a brief period, and your distributor has received your quote request. They have processed it, and we are now ready to retrieve it. So the first step we have to take is to go to the Load Quote screen. We do that by clicking here, and we see a list of quotes that have been processed. We find our quote number and click on the link. So here you see the details of the processed quote on this next screen. Here is the part number, here is the quantity, and here we can see the price. This is the price that the distributor has quoted. So for this specific part number, the quoted price is $10. So let's go ahead and load this quote into the shopping cart. Click Load Quote button. Here is the shopping cart. You can see part number, quantity, and price. At this point, we could adjust the quantity and update the shopping cart, or add more part numbers to the cart. But let's suppose we decide everything is okay and we are ready to check out. So we click the Return Cart button, or sometimes it's named Check Out to SAP button. And at that point, the PO requisition is sent back to your business system so a purchase order can be created. This concludes Punch-Out Training Topic 4.0.